What's up, guys? Red Wolf here, and welcome back to the NC State Dynasty on College Football 26. We've had a little bit of a break as the real football season has started, but now it's time to pick back up where we left off. NC State comes into today's game undefeated with a win over App State a week ago. CJ Bailey is leading this team to an undefeated record so far, and that leads us into a top 10 matchup with Louisville. The Cardinals travel to Raleigh, the number 5 team in the country. NC State slots in at number 9, and we're sure to see some fireworks today. Hopefully this offense can get hot. These running backs need to really pick up their game, and Bailey needs to lead this offense to a high-powered day, as the Cardinals are led by transfer quarterback Alonzo Barnett, a quarterback we recruited in the offseason briefly before he chose Louisville. We start on offense. Seth McGowan is still our starting running back. He hasn't played as well as I had hoped coming into today's game, averaging just 3 yards per carry. But he gets the call here to begin the game, picks up a good chunk of yards, makes it 2nd down and 5. Quickly now looking at 3rd down and 5, Bailey's in the pocket, has time to fire, tries to find his man out to the right. Jamison Cheridor on the catch, and that's a 1st down for the true freshman. We do have a few recruits visiting today. This is a big-time environment for these Wolfpack fans, as the recruits are hoping to see a great game. Michael Allen with a carry of 9, rotating the running backs in quickly. Zach Kaiser gets his first action of the game. As on 3rd down and 3, Bailey looking for his intended target, unable to connect, and Louisville will get their first chance on offense. Jason Ball is really the star of this backfield. 3 touchdown runs last week, over 100 yards. We're going to do our best to corral him and not let Barnett or Ball beat us. 1st down and 10 pass is complete for a gain of 4, makes it 2nd down and 6. A good tackle in space prevents a big gain. Jason Ball now on the carry, loses 2. 3rd down and long, this crowd is rocking. The defense is hoping for a stop here on the first drive for Louisville as Barnett fires out to the left. That pass is complete, but well short of the line to gain. Wolfpack offense back on the field for drive number 2. Bailey starts it with an incomplete pass to make it 2nd down and 10. In the pistol now, Michael Allen in the game. His 2nd carry. That's 2 strong carries for Allen. 3rd down and 3. Jaden Scott checks in on 3rd down. Bailey fires short to Jamison Cheridor. Connects with his favorite target. Gets across midfield for the 1st down. 1st down and 10 from the 47. Jaden Scott with his first carry. Picks up about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Zach Kaiser now checks in. Bailey in the pocket trying to escape pressure. Unable to. And gets taken down back behind the line by Jerry Lawson for a loss of 10. Now just a screen pass on 3rd down and 16. Zach Kaiser corrals it. Not really anywhere to go. Picks up 6 yards. We have to punt the football away once again. Our All-American punter Alex Falk comes on. This one goes into the end zone for a touchback. Just a few yards too long, and the Louisville Cardinals start this drive at the 20. A check down goes nowhere, makes it 2nd down and 8. Another good tackle in space, preventing extra yardage. Barnett now hands off to his backup running back to pick up 5. 3rd down and short, we could force back-to-back 3 and outs to start this game. Barnett trying to escape the pressure, he's unable to. Justin Terrell gets to Barnett, and that's a huge sack. Back-to-back 3 and outs for this Pack defense. 4th down and 17, Louisville's going to have to punt the ball away. We get another chance for this offense to get into the end zone for the first time. Justin Terrell showing off the moves, getting to Barnett, and he was not going to be denied. Jaden Scott back to return this kick. He fields it just across midfield. Good blocks out ahead of him, has space, but good rally from that defense brings Scott down at the 48. 1st down and 10, Zach Kaiser in the game, gets the carry, a good cutback, picks up 4. We're under 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Out of the pistol, another carry for Kaiser, this time nowhere to go. Tried to cut it back again, but loses a yard. 3rd down and 7, Bailey in the pocket, finding his man out to the right, but is unable to connect with Cooper's to net. Another punt for Alex Falk, this time trying to pin the Cardinals deep. Looks like this ball is going to land on the goal line. What an incredible punt from Falk. Gets downed at the 7, and this Wolfpack defense has a chance to pin the Cardinals back deep. 2nd down and 9 after the carry for Ball. Barnett in the shotgun. This time it's an RPO. He chooses to throw it, A dangerous pass gets broken up by Jackson Vick to make it 3rd down and long. Bringing the blitz on 3rd down. That's another sack off the edge. That's Sebastian Harsh. He had a great college debut in real life, and he continues his hot streak in this game. Brings Barnett down to pin them back at the 4-yard line. Makes it 4th down and 13. Let's see what this Wolfpack team is able to do, as we are currently winning the field position battle. The Cardinals are punting the football, a little bit of a wonky formation. Punter has more room in the back of the end zone. Hits his own man, and this gets recovered in the end zone for a Wolfpack touchdown. I think that hit off one of the blockers, or maybe one of the NC State down linemen came through, was able to get a hand on it. But Ronnie Royal falls on the football. We go up 7-0 with our offense not finding the end zone. What an incredible turn of events after Alex Falk pins the Cardinals deep. And it did get blocked. Looks like Gerald Kershaw was there to block that football. And what a huge play to go up 7-0 in this top 10 matchup. Let's see if the defense can continue their hot play. But Louisville picks up their first down of the game out to the 46. Carter Finley is loving what they're seeing right now. But back-to-back plays from the Cardinals, and that's a good response from Barnett and this offense to quickly get the ball across midfield. We are dominating the line of scrimmage right now on the defensive side of the ball, allowing just negative 13 yards rushing. Of course, losing a bunch of yards on the 2 sacks. But we're not letting Jason Ball get out in space and make plays. We need to continue to make that happen if we want to stay on top in this game. Another RPO and another completion. That's 3 straight pass plays, and the Cardinals are in business knocking on the red zone. Barnett floating out to his left, fires again, 4 straight completions now, picks up 6 yards. Now 2nd down and 4. Barnett in the pocket, fires over the middle, a dangerous pass. Looks like Gerald Kershaw may have been able to get a hand on it, but that pass was complete as we see Jason Ball now with the carry. Makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Barnett getting the snap in the pistol. Jason Ball in the backfield. He gets the carry. Makes a couple moves at the goal line. A little unnecessary there, just putting salt in the wound as Jason Ball finds the end zone for the first time today. A good response from the Louisville Cardinals offense as they take the ball down the field, marching it quickly to find the end zone for the first time. That's exactly what they needed after the special teams mishap. But now let's see what the Wolfpack have in their response. Michael Allen with another strong run. He started off this game strong as we see true freshman Jamison Cheridor go down with an injury. We'll have to see how serious this is as Bailey looks for his running back out of the backfield, overthrows his intended target to make it 3rd down and short. Jaden Scott in the backfield as Bailey fires over the middle to Tank Boston. Boston comes into today's game with only 9 catches on the year, make that 10 on that grab. But he does have over 200 yards receiving. We lost a bunch of receivers in the offseason, and we have really flowed this offense through our running backs and tight ends. But play action on 2nd down and 8, looking for Tank Boston down the field, and that's exactly what he's bringing to this ball club for us right now. A huge play for Tank Boston puts him at 60 yards today, averaging 30 yards per catch. He's able to sit down in front of the receiver, win the jump ball, and then cuts upfield to pick up more yardage. C.J. Bailey hits his man, gets hit as he throws the football for a gain of 46. Looks like a duck floating up there, but Tank Boston does not let the defender get position. 1st down and 10 from the 13. Bailey now looking to the end zone. That's T.J. Blanton. Looks like he had a step, and if he had just reached up to grab the football, that would have been 6. 2nd down and 10 now. That's a gain of 5 to make it 3rd down and 5. We'll see where Bailey decides to go with this football on 3rd and short. From the 8-yard line, Bailey in the pocket, fires quickly, and it gets batted down at the line. We're going for it on 4th down and 5. Bailey has time, fires out to the left, completes this pass, but not to who he wanted. I thought he may have been able to pick up the 1st down there, but the ball gets dropped. 2nd down and 12, Jason Ball only has 1 yard rushing today on 5 carries. This Wolfpack defense has really shown up to play today. Now as Barnett gets hit and throws it out to the right, that ball almost gets picked off. Malcolm Ziegler has it bounce off his hands. That would have been 6. 3rd down and 12. Barnett gets rid of it in the end zone. Was getting hit as he threw the football and completed it for a big 1st down for the Cardinals. 2nd down and 3 now. as Jason Ball picks up 7. Ball back in the backfield. Barnett getting the snap, fires across the middle, completes it to his tight end, but then gets knocked away to make it 3rd down and short. But on 3rd down and 3, the Cardinals convert. 1st down and 10 from the 35. Those last couple plays could really have a big impact on this game. I thought TJ Blanton could have caught that pass in the end zone. What a beautifully thrown ball from CJ Bailey. And then Malcolm Ziegler dropping that interception. That would have been 6. We'll just have to wait and see if that has any impact on today's game. Louisville's driving the football, though, looking to end the first half hot. They drove down the field on their last drive, and on this one they've converted a 3rd down and long to get across midfield and make it 2nd down and 5 from the 48. Barnett on the read option decides to keep this time, has plenty of room on that right side, picks up more than 15 yards down to the 31 as he makes some moves at the end of that run, showing off his ability to run the football. Jason Ball still struggling to get anything going. Pickup of 1 makes it 2nd down and 9. And the tough day continues as we meet Ball in the backfield, makes it 3rd down and long at the 2-minute warning. Empty set now for Barnett. He has time in the pocket, but is getting flushed by Lamar Boykin, steps up and takes off for a Louisville 1st down. Lamar Boykin's had the pressure. Our true freshman on defense almost was able to make a big play, but Barnett shows off his ability and keeps this drive alive. 2nd down and 6 from the 13-yard line. Under a minute left in this half. I didn't waste our timeouts yet. I really wanted to see if Louisville was going to score, but at this point it's looking like they are, and I was just hoping to run the clock out. On 4th down and 4, Louisville's going for it. The Wolfpack students are loud. Carter Finley is rocking. Barnett fires on 4th down and completes the pass just across the line to gain. After the Wolfpack go for it on 4th down, Louisville goes for it on their own 4th down, and on the very next play, get into the end zone to take the lead for the first time. Louisville goes up 14-7. Jason Ball now has 2 touchdowns on the day after he had 3 last week. What a big turn of events over this last half of the 2nd quarter. Louisville able to capitalize on their opportunities, and the Wolfpack haven't been able to. And with 16 seconds left in this first half, we're content with running this ball and taking it to halftime. Seth McGowan on the carry, nowhere to go, gets knocked down for no gain on the play. We're down 14-7. The number 5 team in the country currently leading the number 9 team, and you can see that we are fairly evenly matched. Louisville has had the ball longer. Our defense might be starting to get tired, and that may explain the long drives. We just need to get our offense rolling. We're unable to move the football when we don't have great field position. Maybe we need to open the field up a little bit, find Tank Boston down the field once again. He did have that huge play as we see right here. The 46-yarder from Bailey to Boston set us up for an opportunity in the red zone that we weren't able to capitalize on. We need to build on that in the second half. Our defense is playing well enough to win this game, but our offense is going to need to step up. Louisville starts with the football in the second half. Jason Ball gets it started, tries to spin around the tackle, gets taken down after a gain of 7. Jason Ball has 11 carries for 23 yards, a couple touchdowns. But we're currently looking at a 3rd down and 1 to start this third quarter. Barnett in the backfield makes a man miss. What a nifty move from the quarterback. But he gets hurt after picking up the first down. We'll see how long he's out of the game. That could be a big development in this second half. Louisville's currently without their starting quarterback. We'll see where they go. On the first attempt after Barnett was injured, the Cardinals get across midfield to make it 1st down and 10 from the 43. Back-to-back pass plays now. That's 2 straight completions. And just like that, Louisville is down inside the red zone. Caden Veltkamp is a different player than Barnett. He's a pocket passer, and he's showing why on those last 2 pass plays. Barnett back in the game, though. His injury wasn't serious, may have just been cramping, as he fires out to the right on 2nd down and 13 to make it 3rd down and long. Just over 9 minutes left in this quarter. Barnett in the pocket, has time, gets hit as he throws a dangerous pass. They're lucky that just falls to the ground. And Louisville's going to have to settle for the field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it's good. Louisville goes up 10 to start the second half. 17 unanswered points as we need to see this Wolfpack offense take over. Seth McGowan gets us started with a strong run out across the 25, a gain of 11. Broke a tackle in the backfield, bounce off his blockers. What a good run from our senior transfer. First down and 10 from the 26. Now McGowan again, this time is not able to get outside and loses 6 yards on the play. That's not what we need. We cannot play behind the sticks against this team. On third down and long after the drop, Bailey drops back, firing it downfield, but got hit as he throws, and we don't even get a chance to convert that play. Punted away now. Jason Ball gets him started. Lamar Boykins meets Ball in the backfield, and it's second down and 9 now. Barnett fires to an open man. Malcolm Ziegler in coverage, unable to keep up with his man. As we see now, Lamar Boykins goes down with an injury, the second true freshman to get hurt today. Cherador was able to return. Let's hope Boykins is able to as well. Second down and 14 from the 28. We need to force a field goal attempt and not let Louisville get into the end zone, as Barnett has plenty of green grass ahead of him. Picks up 7 yards on the scramble. Third down and 7. Just over 6 minutes left in the third. Barnett back in the pocket, fires deep to the end zone. His receiver goes up and makes the grab over the Wolfpack defender. Those are the types of plays that win you football games, as Louisville has now scored 24 unanswered points after we blocked the punt in the end zone. We have to have a response here if we are wanting to stay in this game. Barnett got hit as he throws. That ball was just floating up there for the longest time, but Trayshawn Hurry was able to make the grab anyway. Javon Bailey unable to break it up. And now we'll see what this Wolfpack offense is able to do. Seth McGowan with a strong run, picks up 7, this time nowhere to go. Third down and 3, and we cannot go 3 and out after allowing another touchdown. Bailey in the shotgun floating back, fires to Jamison Cherador. That ball gets broken up across the line to gain, but wouldn't have mattered anyway. There's a flag on the field, and this would have been brought back 10 yards. Would have been third down and 13, even if Cherador hung on. Now Louisville back on the field with a chance to score 30-plus unanswered points, as we see Jason Ball just absolutely run over the Wolfpack defender there for a gain of 9. It looks like Louisville is just bullying us around now, and we do not have a response. Third down and short, Barnett in the shotgun, fakes it to Ball, has time in the pocket, now steps up to scramble, and has a ton of space to get out across midfield. He's made us pay several times today with his legs. He's converted a couple of third downs that way. We need to put a spy on him so he is not doing that regularly. Second down and 13 as Ball loses a few yards. Looks like a play action here. Barnett has time, fires out to his tight end on the right side, who breaks a tackle and then picks up the first down. Whatever could go wrong for the Wolfpack today is going wrong outside of the pump block. Barnett thought about taking off, then fires across the left side. Pass complete as we see Lamar Boykins go down with another injury. Might be time to just let him rest for the rest of the day. If the Cardinals score on this drive, I think this game might be over. Now we see C.J. Mims, the transfer D tackle, go down with an injury, holding his lower leg. Not sure what that's about, but we'll see what Barnett has in response. Breaks a sack, somehow avoids the pressure, and picks up 9 yards on another scramble. On third down and 7, Jason Ball gets the call, and he takes it to the house for the Louisville touchdown. His third of the game, and that will probably do it for this game. 31 unanswered points for Louisville. We are just unable to stop this onslaught right now. Jason Ball taking advantage of the tired defense, gets out across that left side on third down and long, and somehow finds the end zone. C.J. Bailey is still in the game. Second down and 10 as he got hit as that pass falls incomplete. Now firing on second down to Jamison Cherador. Triple coverage, but Cherador was still able to get hands on it, unable to bring it down though. Now fires deep down the left side. There's Tank Boston. C.J. Bailey connecting with his deep threat target. Tank Boston finds the end zone. And just like that, the Wolfpack have a little bit of life. 31-14 as Tank Boston finds the end zone for the 4th time this season. Only his 12th catch on the year, but he has 4 touchdowns. The 80-plus yard catch puts Boston over 100 yards today on only 3 catches, and that's something we really need to do more of. Boston has proved he is a capable deep threat, but we just aren't taking a ton of shots. 2-point conversion attempt now. Jaden Scott on the RPO, unable to convert. The odds were long. They seem to get even longer as more time passes. Loss of 5 on first down. We'll see if the defense can get off the field quickly here. Under 40 seconds left in the third quarter as Joseph Adidere brings Barnett down for another sack. The 4th one for this Wolfpack defense. Now Barnett in the pocket, escapes the pressure. On the run, fires down the left side and completes another pass for a first down. Louisville could have let the clock run out but decided to get one more play off. And it's 2nd down and 12. They'll start the 4th quarter behind the line of scrimmage after the loss of 2. Down 18 heading into the last quarter of play. Alonzo Barnett has shown why he was one of the top quarterback targets in the transfer portal last offseason. He's come to play today. Jason Ball is another star for this Louisville offense, has 3 touchdowns heading into this last quarter. We need to get off the field in 2 plays here. That's a good start. Makes it 3rd down and 11. Now Joseph Adidere goes down with an injury. Lamar Boykins on the stop makes it 3rd down and long. Barnett in the shotgun. We need to get off the field. Has time in the pocket. Fires deep down the left side. Finding his man who boxes out the defender but is unable to corral it. We need to move the football down the field quickly here. As Bailey floats to his left. Has time in the pocket. Happy feet and fires for an interception. Interception number 4 on the season for C.J. Bailey. He has 10 touchdown passes to those 4 interceptions. And just like that, Louisville has the football back. A dangerous screen pass there as Trayshawn Hurry is able to grab it just before it gets picked off. We're down to 11 minutes left in this game, as that interception may prove extremely costly, as we could have cut this lead down to 2 possessions. Lamar Boykins down with another injury. He is really struggling right now. It might be time to think about sitting him if we're not doing that already. On 3rd down and long from the 15, Barnett is in the shotgun. Pressure coming. That ball gets batted down at the line. A good play to keep this lead from extending to more than 3 possessions. The Cardinals go up 21, 34-13, and we're really going to have to move this ball quickly if we want a chance. Will Wilson in the game now. C.J. Bailey was struggling with his wear and tear as he finds Cooper Stinnett for a big gain on that right side, a gain of 17, as Stinnett was able to bring that down. 1st down and 10. Wilson in the pocket, firing deep down the right side, has a man. T.J. Blanton is there, but the safety ranges over and picks it off before stepping out of bounds. A great play by the Louisville safety as Will Wilson gets picked off for the first time in his young career. Louisville has the football back with a chance to extend their lead, up 34-13 with under 10 minutes left. Coy Parrott shows off the range. I thought Wilson had found Blanton for a long gain or maybe a touchdown, but the rangy safety makes the play, and he makes us pay. 2nd down and 12 after the loss on the run. Barnett is still in the game, barking orders at the line, trying to make something happen. He's in the shotgun on the play action, get hit as he throws, and that ball gets picked off by Marvin Martin. Just like that, we have the ball back. 1st down and 10 from the 17. All hope is not yet lost, as we still have a chance to make this interesting. Barnett looks like he's gimpy, walking off the field. Got hit as he threw, floated up a duck, and Marvin Martin made him pay. Let's see what this Wolfpack offense is able to do. Will Wilson might stay in the game as C.J. Bailey was really struggling with wear and tear earlier in this contest. Play action now. Wilson rolling out to the right, fires down the middle, looking for Cheridor. Goes for the one-handed grab, but it gets broken up. On 2nd down and 10, in the pistol, Wilson hands off to Scott, who picks up 7. On 3rd down and 3, it's a read option. Wilson keeps. He has space on that left side, dives into the end zone, and he scores the touchdown for NC State. We cut the lead by 7. 34-20 now as Wilson shows off his ability. Gets into the end zone for the rushing touchdown. I believe that's his first one of the season as we see this redshirt freshman make some plays after throwing the pick. We capitalize on the turnover. We'll see if this defense can make another one happen or at least force a 3 and out. 2nd down and 9 after the loss on the play. Barnett in the shotgun. Play action now, gets hit, but somehow keeps his feet. I don't know how he did that, but he got hurt. And Caden Velkamp comes in to immediately complete a pass. 1st down and 10 for Louisville, out to the 37. Now a give on the stretch play, breaks the tackle, Almost picks up a first, but a gain of 9 brings us down to under 8 minutes left in the game. We're down 14. Belkamp hands off again. That's another first down for the Cardinals out to midfield. In the I formation, that's another give. This time the Wolfpack defense rallies, brings them down for a gain of 1. Second down and 9, 6.5 minutes left. Belkamp in the shotgun, barking changes at the line. He's going to fake the give, has time in the pocket, and fires complete out to the right side. Louisville's backup quarterback has come in. He's 4 for 4 today. Not sure how many yards, but he's showing off his efficiency. But got hit as he throws on 3rd down and 4. That pass falls incomplete. We get another chance to move down the field and maybe cut this down to a 1-possession lead. On 2nd down and 5, Wilson fires errantly, looking for his running back to make it 3rd down and 5. Fires over the middle now. Cooper Stinnett on the catch. That's another first down for Stinnett. Wilson to Stinnett seems to be a popular connection as he's looking for him again down the middle of the field, but is unable to connect this time. That's another interception for the Louisville defense. Their 3rd takeaway of the game, picking C.J. Bailey off once and Will Wilson now twice. And that just might put the icing on the cake for today's game. Under 5 minutes left as we see a couple of Wolfpack players go down with an injury. Justin Terrell and Joseph Adidere, as it must be hot in Raleigh, as these guys really aren't doing well in staying healthy. Yet another Wolfpack player goes down. Jackson Vick gets hurt. Down under 5 minutes left in the game. Belkamp still checked in at quarterback, as Alonzo Barnett might be hurt more seriously than he was earlier. Back-to-back gives now, and a beautiful spin move in the hole. He picks up 10, 1st down and 10, to move the clock under 4 minutes. Belkamp in the shotgun, making changes, hands the ball off again, this time unable to make anybody miss. As now we see Josh Alexander Felton go down with his own injury. On the RPO, Belkamp completes to his tight end for a short gain. 3rd down and 9 now. Belkamp in the shotgun, trying to make some changes. The blitz is coming. He completes the pass, but short of the first down. Louisville on to attempt the field goal, up 34-20. This is good. Makes it a 3-possession game once again, down 17 with just over 3 minutes left in the game. Wilson's still in, trying to make some plays with his legs, rolling out to his left. Doesn't really have anywhere to throw the football. Got hit as he throws. Down to 2:58, 2nd down and 10. Wilson fires errantly again. He has not been accurate in this limited stint today. Another tough grab for Tank Boston as he had to lay out. Forces us to go for it on 4th down and 10. Wilson fires deep over the middle. There's Jamison Cherador. As we see this ball gets picked off. There's that rangy safety, Corey Parrish, once again. And he brings it all the way back inside the 19. That was worse than a punt, as I'm not sure we would have allowed a big return like that. Wolfpack defense stands tall. Makes it 2nd down and 14 at the 2-minute warning. Another give and another tackle for loss. They lose 2. 3rd down and long with 1:56 left. Clock stopped after the injury. It's another give and another great play from the Wolfpack defense. Makes it 4th down and 17. But down 17 points, we don't really need to burn our timeouts. The kick is up. They go up 40-20. We're not coming back today. Sebastian Harsh looks gimpy after that play, as Wilson is able to throw it away on our first play of the next drive. Wilson has thrown 3 picks so far. He checks this one down to Jaden Scott to pick up 4. Under a minute left in the game. Wilson on 3rd down in the shotgun, checks it down for the 2nd time in a row. Jaden Scott picks up a good gain out to the 39. If we want to put more points on the board, though, we need to take some shots downfield just like this. Jamison Cherador was there, but in triple coverage, you can't really expect him to come down with it. Jaden Scott on the carry, picks up 7 to make it 3rd down and short. Under 20 seconds left in the game. This could be it. It's not. We might get one more shot at the end zone just to make this more respectable. 4th down and 3 with 6 seconds left. Wilson fires deep down the left side, and that ball gets picked off there again. What an incredible play from this Louisville safety. 3 interceptions on the day for him. Shows off his range and ball hawking abilities. Corey Parrish, 3 picks, pass deflection, and of course the big return. He brought it back to the 19 on his second one. We started this game off incredibly strong with the punt block in the end zone, scoring the touchdown. But after that point, it was all Louisville. They scored 31 unanswered points. and we just did not have a response. This is not a pretty game, not one we want those recruits to remember. As we see across the board, we struggled. Michael Allen might be our lone bright spot along with Tank Boston, as Boston averaged almost 40 yards per catch. He got our only passing touchdown of the game as he took it to the house on the long 83-yard completion. But thank you guys for watching. The series is back. I plan to upload it 3 to 4 times per week, not on a daily basis like I was over the summer. Please share this with your friends, anybody who hasn't seen the channel yet. I'm really going to try to hit 1,000 subscribers before the new year. We're going to try to win a national championship with the Wolfpack. Coach to Glory will make its own return. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.